Now this lesson takes a look at some more of the line styles. In the previous lesson, we looked at wide lines with rounded corners and rounded ends. This lesson demonstrates the other two fundamental line styles and endings. This is an example of the squared line ending and the mitered joints. Now, just as we did in the previous example, this line style is determined by the settings in a basic stroke object. In this example, the width of the line is set to 20 pixels. The end caps are set to square. The lines are squared off on the end by being extended half the distance of the width of the line. In this example, the end of the line is capped by extending 10 pixels beyond the point of the line being squared off. The connection at the corner of two lines is made by having the outside edges of the line continue until they meet. This makes for a square-pointed corner whenever two lines come together. Here's what it looks like. Now notice how the ends of each line are squared off. The width of each line is 20 pixels, and the line is extended then 10 pixels beyond the end before it's trimmed off to a square. Each corner is mitered, that is, the outside edges of each line continues until they meet. This makes for some very sharp corners at certain places where the angle is sharp. The sharper the angle of the corner, the further the extension that's required for the edges to meet. There is one more way to make ends and corners. Now this program is basically the same as the two previous ones, but this one sets the ends of the lines to cap butt and the juncture of the lines to join bevel. This example ends the lines by just chopping them off and not adding any decorations at all. In the previous examples, the cap rounded selection capped the ends of the lines with a half circle, and the cap square extended the ends of the line with a rectangular cap. But this one, the cap butt, just chops it off. The bevel joining of two corners just ends the lines by cutting them off like a cap butt. And then it draws a straight line between the outer edges of the line. The result is a beveled-looking joint. No matter what the angle of intersection, the outer angle looks like it's just trimmed off. Now, these line types apply to all lines, even dashed lines, and I've got some dashed line examples for you in the next lesson.